the disadvantage in size.
Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Kenneth Faried. Gallinari with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Moutier. The shot will not go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Jerebko, the pass to Thomas. Olynyk, and the layup falls. Olynyk got his second bucket of the night.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Hey, kid, you ready? Not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Johnson comes in for Jerebko. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Wasted no time on that one. Celtics leading by 9. Now perhaps one of the most intriguing draft picks of this past summer, Emmanuel Mudiay. Game-changing player was going to play. Clark, as you recall, at SMU for Larry Brown.
He sure was, and went overseas instead, so we don't know a ton about him other than his reputation is sterling. Now we'll see if he can live up to it. He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
11 feet away. Now the pass to Sampson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Bradley can't get it to go.
And how about Moutier, guys? He has a very interesting upbringing. Born in the Congo, grew up in Texas, then spent last season in China. Already a very well-traveled young man for a player of his age. You know what? His finishing ability is not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Evan Turner, he's checked in for Boston. And Denver also making a switch. Barton is checked in. Boston with the ball. They lead by 11. Here's Smart, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on
shots, gentlemen.
And you know, with Moutier, you can't ignore what he does on the court. He has amazing size at the point guard spot, excellent vision, and is a natural playmaker for his squad.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Laverne comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Fareed's subbed in for Jarrell Arthur. Smart kicks to Crowder. Turner dishes to Crowder. Here's Smart. The long distance three is good. Smart's got 8.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Stolen by Faried. Chandler the pass to Barton. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Turner. Celtics leading by 13. Smart kicks to Turner, and he gets it to go. He has 6.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Here's Moutier. Screened by Faried, and that's not going to go.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming onto the court are your Celtics dancers.
And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Thomas. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So on the floor for Denver, you've got Will Barton. Laverne is out there, Gallinari. Then there's Hicks. They get it back. Offensive rebound. Sullinger with the bucket. Sullinger's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Celtics. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. That's his first foul.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Offensive rebound.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists. Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Harris.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Now Thomas. Sullinger the screen. Johnson outside. Off the mark and a bad shot there. The Nuggets trail by 13. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And Laverne kicks to Harris. Harris missing again.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Celtics leading by 11. Here's Bradley. Busted. No good that time either.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And the basket by Thomas.
Right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
But he recovers it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smart. In those exchanges.
The Celtics making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. And then for Denver, Fareed's checked in for Laverne. And it's Moutier in for Barton. Jokic nails the 16-footer.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Moutier kicks to Gallinari. Over to the left wing. Moutier dishes to Fareed. Off the mark. Get a chance to trim it to single digits.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Boston.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49.
And by way of consistent adjustments in this season series, they're going to come away with another victory tonight, completing a 3-zip sweep for the year against the Nuggets.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Thomas. It was the kind of game for him that